So let me show you how the famous Ansoff product market growth matrix works. It's otherwise known as the product market expansion grid. Just so you know, expansion is a process, the process of expanding, while growth is an increase in size, number, value, or strength. So during the growth phase of the product life cycle, a company will expand. They'll expand either their products and or their markets to increase and grow revenues. Of course, there's other ways to measure growth, but let's keep it simple. The product market growth matrix shows 4 strategies that can be used to help a business grow revenues by expanding its products and or its markets. I'm going to explain it to you really simply using a great example, an Aussie barbecues. Right? This matrix enables organizations to investigate methods of increasing revenue through the use of existing or entirely new products in an existing or entirely new market. The tool then details 4 primary product market combinations. Okay, so it's a really good tool because it diagnoses the type of growth strategy and then it prescribes tactics based on that growth strategy. Of course, it has its limitations, but let's dive into it. So of course we need examples. So on the horizontal axis, the x-axis, you can see the market novelty. This ranges from a low degree of market novelty to a high degree of market novelty. So a low degree indicates the company wants to concentrate on a market where they already have an established footprint, a market that's familiar to the business. So a market that they've stepped out into previously, and this includes their current customer base. Whereas a high degree of market novelty indicates that the market will be new and unfamiliar to the business. Then on the y-axis, you can see the product novelty. This ranges from a low degree of product novelty, again, to a high degree of product novelty. So a low degree of product novelty means that the company, they already build, make, produce, sell this product, right? They may incrementally improve on the product, for example, by adding features and functionality, but it's not an entirely new product. Whereas a product with a high degree of novelty would be entirely new. Now I'm going to keep it simple, right? We'll go into detail later in the program and in the masterclass. For now, what you need to know is most companies decide to implement one of 4 product market growth strategies. Market penetration, existing products, and existing markets. Products and markets are both familiar to our business. Market development, existing products in new and unfamiliar markets. Product development, new products for existing markets that are familiar to us. For example, we've already stepped out into this market. It likely includes our current customer base. Then we've got diversification, new products and new markets. Both the products and markets are unfamiliar to our business. On the legend in the top right, you can see the time frame and level of risk for each strategy. Now I'm just following this tool, right? The conventions with this tool. Majority of practitioners claim that stepping out into new markets is higher risk than developing new products. For now, let's leave it at that. But as you know, one of the findings of Newledge was that companies can leverage their existing tech quite well into new markets for great results.